Good morning. I do hope that this finds you well. Week 13 of lockdown, and this week we are going to see some changes. Some of the suspensions are going to be lifted, and I think for many people it will be quite a milestone that shops are allowed to open and we can shop for other things than just essentials. But of course, this week also marks the opening of churches again as a place for private prayer. And so indeed, we are working hard this week to preparing our Church of St. Edburgh's to open the doors to enable people to come back in, find God's presence in that building and a place for prayer. We are very conscious that people will be curious to come back in to this 900-year-old building with those prayer-soaked walls after all the alterations that we have made this spring, alterations that were so disrupted. We had hoped to move back into our beloved church on Palm Sunday, which of course, as we now know, never happened. But now we are almost ready to open our doors again, at least for private prayer. We want to get it right, and so we ask you to bear with us as we go through all the formalities so we can open the building once again. But I want just to leave you with one Bible verse that really struck me this morning. It is from the letter to the Hebrews, where we find that wonderful verse in chapter 6. We have this hope, a sure and steadfast anchor of the soul, a hope that enters the inner shrine behind the curtain. The hope we have is in Jesus Christ, and it is indeed the anchor to my soul, the anchor that kept me steadfast during the last 3 months. And I do hope that you too will find that anchor of your soul and not drift in these times where it is so easy to be blown off course. I hope that before long we will meet again in person, but until then, stay safe and well, and may God bless you and your homes and all who live in them.